Hi, this is Bethany Gagne, the originator of the Albany Peace Project, and I'm here with Pam Lunz-Medina, who is the lead, who owns a studio here in Clifton Park called the Yoga Lily, and she's been teaching yoga for many years and meditation. And we were just talking a little bit earlier, Pam, about how meditation kind of helps us to become more true to ourselves. Can we talk more about that, being more authentic, more?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, when I first graduated from yoga and meditation training, I had this idea of that, you know, I had to like float slightly above the earth so that I could be who they wanted me to be, you know. Oh, and it caused me to be really kind of a serious person, and I didn't really have, I didn't really get it. And then I started realizing the whole reason I wanted to meditate myself and study yoga was so that I could really find out who I was, and not to be, you know, a personality or, you know, to act like, you know, somebody that was like holier than thou, but just to really just be comfortable with me, be comfortable with who I am,
right,
and relax,
right,
and, you know, not have to be somebody else,
right,
or fit into somebody else's box, and to, you know, and that's really, it's kind of like the inner revolution to
I love the way
find,
you put that.
yeah, to really find who you are, and to say, look, this is who I am, and this is who I want to be. This is my true calling, and you know, and really getting quiet and really centering yourself helps that to unravel. And, you know, when you're meditating, thoughts will arise, things will come up for you, and that's not a time to get frustrated and angry with yourself.
Good point.
That's the time when you can really savor those moments. Those are those aha moments. It's part of the process. It's part of the, oh my gosh, like, yeah, how many times when I was 100 pounds overweight, and you know, I'm still working on that, you know, on being healthy, but when I was working, I would go, oh my gosh, how many times do I think about food while I'm meditating? How many times do I think about having a cigarette? How many times, how, you know, and wow, and how many times does this pattern happen, this thought cycle happen? So you really become aware of what is important to you and what maybe you don't want to be important to you. Maybe you can start to shift your priorities,
right,
and change your thought patterns. And
isn't that wonderful? That's that just natural alchemy that occurs when we sit quietly, and like you said, you become aware of these repetitive thought patterns that you didn't necessarily know before. Yeah. You know, another thing you just said to me was really struck home to me is the fact that meditation does give us this ability for us to not be in a role, huh? Yeah. You know, I have so many roles, this, that, some mother, this, that, and the and that you just kind of clicked in my brain on why I do click into meditation so much. It's because it gets me out of all those roles, and like you said, it helps me kind of remember who I am and what I'm about, and so I don't get lost in. So that's how the authenticity comes out, isn't it? Like
absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's natural. You know, you don't have to force it. You don't have to question it. You don't have to, you know, push and pull and sit and question, who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Right.
You know, what's my purpose?
Yeah.
It just arises.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, it just arises. And you know, for me, it was to help others to learn the process and have these tools, so that we can really get down to the heart of the matter, and which is, you know, who am I and why am I here, and to live from our soul's purpose. And, you know, when we can get quiet, it just arises for us. Yeah.
Have you noticed too, I'm sure you have, that you go into meditation and you know, you just think about very mundane things, then you come out and all of a sudden, like you were saying, it just arises. What's more important kind of just rises, and all of a sudden you're in a different place. So that's more important. Before that I was going to do laundry, but after meditation, I'm going to do something that's a little bit more meaningful, impactful, you know. But if I hadn't meditated, I'd just continue doing laundry. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Or we can do laundry but understand that, you know, it's like chop wood and carry water.
Yes,
the old saying.
Absolutely.
You know, they asked the Zen master, what did you do, Zen master, before you became enlightened? And he said, I chopped wood and I carried water.
Right.
And they said, and what do you do now that you're enlightened? And he said, I chop wood and I carry water.
Right.
It's about the mindfulness of it and the consciousness that happens while you're working, while you're folding the laundry, you know?
Yeah.
So instead of folding the laundry and thinking, I'm folding the laundry and I'm so grateful that I have all these clothes.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. And that's what I've been finding, and why we do stop to meditate, and what we gain from it. You know, people think, oh, you're doing nothing. No, you're actually kind of. I call it recalibrating. Right? We kind of recalibrate, get ourselves back on point, right? Yeah, exactly. And that's why we do it, right?
That's why we do it.
I know.
Just to come back home.
Right.
Center.
Yeah. So in this meditation, can you tell people what you're going to do?
So we're going to be using a mantra, which is a tool to help you ground and stay focused. And the mantra we'll be using is Shanti, which means peace. And I'll talk about it in the meditation. You can use any word that means peace. Peace is in every language. Peace is in every religion. So you just use whatever word you want.
And mantra is essentially just a word that we repeat. That's all it is.
It's a word that we repeat. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Pam. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for being part of the project.
Thank you. I've been honored so much.
Nice. Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste. Look forward to meditating with you.